MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Lucas Giolito gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in is DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. And a rather easy first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Domingo Germán is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Interesting guy to watch, Matt, from the right side. Good curveball, and he has a long, loose arm. Not a very big guy. He's kind of on the slender side, but he really gets that long extension through the zone. You'll know if he's on early. You'll see lots of swings and misses, particularly on that curveball. That's his bread and butter pitch.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat, and they can go deep.
And Eaton digging in next. And it's fouled away.
Eaton.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early. Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gallo.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Chicago's off to the early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Grounder down the line at third. Moncada gloves it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good. The left fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Joey Gallo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up Glaber Torres as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Gallo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And the winner of our series here will have a date with the Twins to decide the American League pennant. Striding in is Gary Sanchez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leury Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and into bat next is Luis Robert. First offering. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
On the ground to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Giovanni Urshela. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Brett Gardner now. try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Now the first pitch, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. Got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick.
The second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
That last at-bat when he hit the home run, that's not an easy pitch to hit a homer. That was a changeup that was in off the plate. Most of the times you'll see a guy swing at that pitch. It's a hard pitch to keep fair. A lot of guys will hook that ball foul into the bleachers.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Eaton, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-0 delivery. Anderson's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 2 balls and a strike now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Anderson, the runner at second with 1 away. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first base.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, we're back next. First offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next
so with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. First delivery to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A little bouncer.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
and now Glaber Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. He's through first and hustling for second.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Torres has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next to dig in, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Leori.
Next here is Leori Garcia. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. That runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Luis Robert is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Drilled to the right side. Rizzo is there. They get the force at the plate. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys respond into the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Mendick is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to hit, Giancarlo. He collected a base hit his first time up. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Rounded down the third baseline. Speared on the dive. Hats off to that one. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. He didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It was a base hit last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side. Rizzo is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat.
Eaton.
Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now is Eaton, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And the 1-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball just inside. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three-two pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Next up, Anthony Rizzo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. So a full count now.
If
you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering, Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. In the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit hard but foul. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of this series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Glaber Torres would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now to the plate, Glaber Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now. And now here is Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Emo Jimenez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
This throw wasn't a perfect one. It kind of made the fielder reach across his body to make the catch, but the runner got a pretty awful jump, and it really killed him that time.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Moncada at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Matt Foster is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Matt.
Now at the plate is Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. lifted in the air out towards left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio.
Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the 0-2. Bounce to first, fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in next, Brett Gardner. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Clay Holmes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 52, Clay Holmes.
And stepping in, Leury Garcia. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Leury Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
The batter will be Luis Robert. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 down.
Now back, the second baseman, Gabby.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Now the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Now back, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. bases, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up is Eaton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. What a play to preserve the lead. Definitely worth another look as we head to break. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Jimmy Cordero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Leading off with the Yankees.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. So now here is Anthony Rizzo in his career against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Cordero throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Urshela over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Malloy.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Up next, Yoan Moncada. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail 3-2. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Liam Hendricks.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
From the stretch, Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the series, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now back, second baseman, Glaber Torres.
Next up will be Glaber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. That's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Ready on 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Torres, base runner at first with 1 out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Garrett Crochet enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 45. Garrett Crochet.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1. Here it comes. Runs already home here. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a hard liner, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So next to hit is Anthony Rizzo. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Set. Here it comes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Crochet, originally from Mississippi. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he fouls this one off. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
1-1 home.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And that one yanked just foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox 2. ALDS Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, ALDS Chapman.
Now at the plate, here is Leury Garcia. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Popped him up. Torres calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Mendick.
Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick. And their season hangs in the air as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.